This is your AESH Logistics News Minute for Tuesday, June 21, 2022. In mainstream news, CNBC reports how President Biden's Ocean Reform Act could impact shipping and inflation. President Biden is signing the bipartisan Ocean Reform Act on Thursday afternoon, the first major revision of U.S. maritime regulation since the Shipping Act of 1984. The Biden administration says the new law will help reduce costs for families and ensure fair treatment for American businesses, including the agriculture industry. The bill addresses the high detention and demurrage, late fees charged by the ocean carriers and terminals, which are paid by importers and exporters. These charges are then passed on to the consumer, adding to inflation. Wall Street Journal reports Israeli tech firm rolls out tracking devices the size of postage stamps. Supply chain technology company Wiliot has its first major customer for the tiny tracking tags it is developing to follow products from source to store and measure temperature changes and other factors that affect goods in transit. Wiliot, based in Caesarea, Israel, is one of a growing number of companies building tools aimed at monitoring goods as they move through distribution channels. The company says its tags are small and cheap enough for use in the many crates and carriers agriculture shippers use to get their products to markets. SupplyChainDigital.com headline, Ukraine Retail Supply Chains Response to War, Part 5. War and Ukraine Retail Supplies Chains. Part 5, Why Automation and Technology Will Have a Big Part to Play in the Retail Value Chain. When peace returns in the fifth of a five-part series, Estonia-based Leafio AI Retail Solutions product director Helen Shepanek tells how Leafio's customers in Ukraine are adapting to war and the supply chain strategies they are using in order to help both their operations and fellow citizens survive. In Logistics and Transportation Publications headlines, Transinfo reports on its front page, Weber is first to receive new all-electric DAF in Central and Eastern Europe. Weber has received its brand new, purely electric DAF CF tractor in the middle of the week as the first company, not only in Hungary, but also in Central and Eastern Europe. The CF electric truck can cover up to 500 kilometers a day due to the quick charge batteries and its excellent design. Weber's is honored to be the first to expand its fleet with DAF Hungary's electric truck in Central and Eastern Europe. However, there have been several similar examples in the history of the logistics company. In another headlines of Transinfo, European Commission clarifies mandatory return of trucks mobility package rule. The European Commission has clarified the mandatory return of trucks rules in the EU mobility package, writes the Spanish Transportation Association Fanatizimer. The clarification includes an explanation of when the clock starts ticking, exactly where the trucks must return to, and how hauliers can prove they have followed the rule. The return of trucks rule, which is part of the mobility package, was accepted in August 2020 and came into force on 21 February 2022. TTNews.com headline, Cummins leadership, hydrogen has important future role in trucking. A top executive at engine manufacturer Cummins Incorporated believes current high fuel prices could compel fleets to take a longer-term look at hydrogen and electric-powered vehicles and seize opportunity for each one in commercial transportation. I think we're all faced with the growing cost pressure of both diesel and gasoline. It's a reality, and for many of our customers it's about their business bottom line, said Jennifer Rumsey, president and chief operating officer of the Indianapolis-based company, during an appearance on Transport Topics Newsmakers program. Logistics manager headline, Amazon Prime to begin drone deliveries. Amazon is soon set to make its first drone deliveries in the US after a decade of preparations. The Amazon Air deliveries will begin in Lockford, California. The drones differ from regular models, which would require a manual, visual observer to ensure they do not fly into surrounding objects. The Amazon drones have been made to have an inbuilt sense and avoid system which will allow the flying of the drone without visual observers, meaning the delivery drones will be able to make deliveries over a larger distance. This has been your AESH Logistics News Minute for Tuesday, June 21, 2022. If you want more global logistics news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.